Hey guys, Pit Master here. Don't rely on fine motor skills. Do not rely on them in a life or death situation. They will fail you and you will die.
Alright guys, now when we talk about fine motor skills, I'm talking about like trying to use your fingers to deploy your weapon. Trying to reach in your purse and find your weapon. I mean, you might be able to do that like when you're at home goofing around, but you will not be able to do that if someone's attacking you. Your fine motor skills will fail you. Even trying to deploy your weapon out of your pocket or from your holster will fail you in a life or death situation. You should have a hand on your weapon at all times if you're in a situation where you think there's any possibility you might use it. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. Your fine motor skills are your fingers, and your gross motor movements are just your arms swinging, etc. So please take that into consideration when you're training your self-defense.
You need to rely on your gross motor movements. Okay? Let me tell you what the difference is. If somebody's coming to attack me, like you just saw, and my adrenaline's pumping, I am not going to be able to get my fine motor skills, like my fingers grabbing something and trying to deploy my weapon, which in this case is a knife. Could be a gun, but in this case it was a knife. I can't rely on those fine motor skills in a life or death situation because there's too much adrenaline. It's gonna fail you. Your fingers aren't gonna work like they would while you're practicing at home when your life is not in danger. So you're not gonna be able to pull your shirt, deploy your knife, and open it while someone's attacking you. You just can't do it because your fine motor skills are gonna disappear. They're gonna be gone, they're gonna leave you. You're gonna die. You can't do that. If this was a gun, it would be the same thing. That's why when cops feel like they're in danger, they put their hand on their gun. Because then the gross motor movement of deploying their gun is just pulling. They don't have to pull up their shirt and try to reach for the gun. Those skills are not gonna be there when you need them. So if I was carrying my knife like this in my pocket, all right, if I felt there was a dangerous situation, I'm gonna put my hand on it. And from this position here, it's a lot easier to just pull it open, okay? You can do that a lot easier than trying to reach for it, pull up my shirt, so you're doing multiple tasks with fine motor skills, they're not gonna be there. So if I was walking in a semi-crowded place, I might just have my hand here. It's not very conspicuous, right? You can't see what I'm holding, but if I needed it, all I do is pull and deploy, it's there, it's ready. That could save my life. And if I would take it one step further, if I was in a secluded area, right, I'm just gonna hold it like this. There's no one around. I'm in a street somewhere and it's 10 o'clock at night, I'm walking to my car after work or something, I'm gonna hold my knife like this. Nobody can see it, right? You're not brandishing it, nobody can see it. But the second someone comes at me, it's there, I could use it. I could slice, I could stab with it. I'm holding it right here. It's all gross motor movements. Okay, gross motor movements will save your life. Trying to use fine motor skills will get you killed. So like I said, I keep my hand on my weapon when I'm at night. If it's a semi-secluded place, I'm much safer. Nobody can see what I'm doing. I'm not brandishing. And if I'm in a secluded area, I'm gonna open my knife and I'm just gonna hold it like this. I'm holding my wife's hand, nobody can see it. And why would anybody be looking if I'm holding a knife anyway? Unless they have something devious planned. Okay, and from here, boom, I can do whatever I want. It's right there. So think about that, guys. First of all, you should be carrying a weapon. Not your keys. Don't use them as a weapon. Use them to open the door and start the car. But if you're gonna be out and about, secluded or semi-secluded place, bring a knife. Carry a gun if you can, if it's legal and safe. But if you can, carry a knife. But let me tell you this, if you choose to carry a knife, please practice with it so you can use it safely and effectively. The main reason you want to carry a knife or practice with a knife is so you can use it safely. In other words, you're not cutting yourself up, and effectively, so you can defend your life with the knife. All right, guys? And remember, don't ever brandish it because they might pull a gun. Always conceal it because then they feel safer and then they're gonna get close enough. Doesn't matter if they have a gun or not, you can be more effective with your knife. They should feel the knife before they see it. They should feel the blood running down on their skin before they ever see your knife. And that's how you're gonna stay alive, guys. So, carry a knife, but make sure you train with it for safety and effectiveness. Thanks for coming, guys. Please share this because it could save someone's life. And please comment if you have any ideas. Thanks for coming.